You know.
I think the problem with shining is when it defines you.
Yeah.
The problem when you just everything is flat, like Floyd Mayweather in a way.
Yeah.
It's part of his persona, and it's part of why people root against him. Like Floyd is a genius, in my opinion. Not just a genius boxing; he's the greatest defensive boxer in my opinion of all time. But also a genius in that he figured out a way where he has this style that's not appealing to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But what is appealing is people want to see him get his ass kicked. And it never fucking happens.
Listen, and you know what? Floyd's the homie. Floyd comes by the house, man. And I don't want to put everything out there that he does. He's super, super competitive. That's what's amazing. But he also understands that, yeah, Jay Foxx, I understand what's going on. You know, all the time they want me to follow Jay Foxx, but that's what keeps me competitive. That's what all the time. Easy work, light work. So he would sit at my crib and speak for like hours about the business of it, trying to turn these boxers' minds on, like, yo, get your money. You know what I'm saying? Don't, get your money, get your business, get all. And then he talks about just what you said. He says, I know the reason that I fight Oscar De La Hoya on Cinco de Mayo is because they want to see he carved out a niche of being the charismatic villain. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and he wasn't in the beginning.
He wasn't.
In the beginning, he was pretty boy Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And then he became Money Mayweather.
Yeah, but had he stayed pretty boy, what?
Who the fuck knows?
Who knows, right?
I mean, he might have been like Sugar Shane Mosley or something,
Wow.
you know?
Wow.
But not really, because Shane had lost to a few guys. Like, what Floyd did better than anybody is not get hit.
Yeah, yeah.
He's been hit like 6 times.
Right.
Like really hard, like 6 times
him
ever.
Him and Zab Judah.
Yeah.
Zab Judah, his defining fight was the Morales fight. When he fought Morales, God bless, was amazing. And he also said that hit, the Sugar Shane hit him, when he'll tell you, he said that hit, when Sugar Shane touched him, he said that really, he said, shook me. He said, well, Jay Foxx, you gotta kill me, Jay Foxx. I gotta kill me. He said, that's why I dug in. You see the end of the round. And the end of the round, he did turn it, but he
got rocked in that fight. That was one of the few moments where he really got caught clean by a world-class fighter.
Yeah, he got caught clean twice. So it'll be interesting, this next fight coming up.
Well, Conor's not that level of boxer. You know, someone, I forget who it was that said it. I think it might have been...
it was De La Hoya.
Yeah, but someone was saying that he's got to... Oh, it was Pat Miletich, saying that he has to almost cheat within the rules. I think he's got to like fight in the clinch. He's got to like dirty box him. He's got to figure out a way to tie him up and manipulate him and move his body around.
Yeah.
He's got to figure out a way to be good defensively too, and he's got to hurt him. Those are all like high risk, low yield possibilities. Especially, the way I described it. How would you expect the greatest figure skater in the world to do playing hockey against Wayne Gretzky?
Hi.
It's not the same thing.
It's not the same.
It's not the same thing.
But it's fucking exciting. I tell you that. I cannot wait.
Greatest freak show ever. It's the
crazy?
greatest freak show ever. I'm waiting for that fight more than Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady Golovkin.
Wow.
Even though that fight is the legitimate fight.
But I can't, because it's gonna be some crazy shit.
Some crazy shit.
It's gonna be some crazy shit.
Well, also there's the mindfuck factor. Conor's the only guy that Floyd's ever fought that can look at him and go, if this was a real fight, you'd be fucking dead.
Oh,
and he knows it.
Yeah.
He knows it. Everybody else Floyd's been able to fuck up. He fucks up all of them.
Yeah.
You know, like, did you ever see that video with him and Robert Guerrero right before they fought? They had this this thing where they were doing photo shoots and they had him do a stare off.
Who's this? Who's
Robert the Ghost Guerrero is a fighter that Floyd fought maybe 4 or 5 fighters ago.
Right.
And he just worked him for 12 rounds, just beat the shit out of him. But he's standing right in front of him. He's like, you ain't gonna do shit. He's like, you're easy work. You're easy work. He goes, I'm just gonna stand. He goes, no one has to get involved. You're not gonna do shit. He goes, we'll get right close to each other. You're not gonna do shit. You're easy work. And you could see the dude was just oh no. Like he knew.
Yeah.
He knew that Floyd was right.
Right.
Well, when Conor looks at him and goes, if this was a real fight, I'd fucking kill you. And he goes, I'll do your boxing thing. It's a real fight. I'll kill you.
Yeah.
Like he's right. He's right. Like if Floyd could say, we'll do some MMA. He said it a couple times. Next fight, we'll do MMA. He's not doing that.
But you know, Floyd, one thing Floyd is, he's smart.
Yeah.
So he's got him on his playing field. So it's almost like you start to, like, I know, but people start to go like, is Floyd nervous I said, I don't know. But I tell you this, he's definitely allowing this guy to play through.
Yeah.
And that fight is becoming bigger bigger and bigger and bigger. So it's like it's gonna be crazy. And the one thing Floyd would always tell me though, he said, Jay Foxx, he said the one thing they not ready for is the lights. I said, what you mean? He said the lights. When the lights are that bright and you look out and you see Denzel, you see all these, that's a different thing. Because I don't know if it was Hatton. I think he was talking about Hatton. He said, the lights, man. He said, that's the one thing I've been fighting, J5. I've been fighting under the lights since I was like this.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it is going to be interesting.
It's going to be crazy.
But Conor fights under the lights, too. He's just never boxed anybody like that. That's going to be a totally alien thing. When he gets into that ring and he's got shoes on and he feels those big-ass gloves on his hands, and then he looks on the other side and he sees Floyd just moving around and getting ready. There's going to be a shadow of a doubt. There's going to be something in there.
It's going to be everything, Jay. It's going to be fucking everything. Because you think about it, they both, they got us. They got us. I'm going to that motherfucker. I'm going early.
Oh, and those press conferences were amazing. Yeah. I'm already booked. I was booked in D.C. that night in advance. I had already sold out two shows that night. I couldn't cancel. And
you can't come?
No, I can't come. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to work it either. They wanted me to do something for it. I can't even do it.
That's going to be the one.
I got to figure out a way to not see it until know what happened.
There's no way you
watch it.
You're going to know.
I'm going to have to figure out a way. I hope the audience will be nice and not tell me. There's probably going to be people watching it on their phone while the show's going on.
No.
Like, I guarantee you, like, if someone gets knocked out,
man, they not.
I'm going to hear, oh, from the audience.
You're like, what's that? What joke was that?
Yeah, what happened?
It's great, man.
Yeah.
It's great, man.
It's going to be interesting.
Well, bro, listen, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Where do we go from here?
I don't know. That's where we started. Where do we go from here? We just keep moving.